Operator, do you think you could put them in the police station for me, please? Operator? Thank you.
Could you put me through to Stratford Police Station, please?
Hello?
Thank you.
Is that Wimbledon Police Station? I'm sorry to trouble you, Sergeant, but I'm a bit worried about my husband.
Stratford Police? I'm rather concerned about my husband.
Mr. John Smith. I'm Mrs. Mary Smith.
Barbara Smith.
Number 25.
Number 47.
Kenilworth Avenue.
Lewin Road.
Wimbledon.
Stratford.
London, Southwest 19.
London, Southwest 16.
John Smith, that's right. He's a taxi driver.
He's a taxi driver.
I woke up this morning and he hadn't come home. He was due back at 12 o'clock.
He was due back this morning at 7:30.
From the night shift.
From the early shift. It's gone 8:30 and he's always so punctual.
I wouldn't worry, except he keeps to a very exact schedule.
He keeps his very precise schedule, you see.
But he does put in a bit of overtime. I'm worried. He might have fallen asleep with the wheel of his taxi. Hospitals? No, I haven't.
Would you?
Thank you very much.
I'm very grateful.
Well, he's sort of commonplace, really.
Average, I suppose. Medium height, brown hair, blue eyes.
Sort of cuddly. Distinguishing marks?
No, not really.
No.
He's very ordinary.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness!
Hello. You're all right, madam.
I knew he'd had an accident.
Steady as we go.
Oh, poor darling.
I'm right. On the settee, can't you? I'm okay, honest.
Look at the state of him, sweetheart.
Detective Sergeant Brooke, movement and police.
Well, just on the Frontier Police Station.
I wouldn't know about that, Mrs. Smith. I just spent the last 3 hours down Wimbledon Hospital with your husband.
Oh, John, I had the shock of my life when I woke up this morning and you weren't there. He's never not been there. What on earth happened, Sergeant?
Well, it seems your husband had a run-in with a couple of young villains, didn't you? Yes.
Oh, John, you'd better have a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
All right, give him a cup of coffee, Sergeant.
Yes, he's a bit groggy, that's all.
John. Oh, John. The coffee for you, Sergeant.
No, thank you. Oh, the hospital said your husband had to take these tablets. That's what you take, I think. One tablet twice a day.
Oh, darling.
Yes.
Have you had your breakfast?
No.
Would you like a nice little egg?
No, thank you.
All right, I'll get the coffee then. It was really very good of you to drive me back home, Sergeant.
Least we could do. Thank you. Well, I really enjoyed sitting behind the wheel of his taxi. Lovely feeling of power. Driving along with the lights on, ignoring people trying to wave me down.
Well, I'm most grateful.
Well, it's the least we could do. Your husband's a bit of a hero, aren't you? Yes.
So unlike him to do anything spectacular.
You had a go, Mrs. Smith, didn't you? Yes.
Silly fool.
But I won't stay long, sir. I'd just like to clarify a couple of points. Right. Now that last night cost you 2,300 hours. That's 11 p.m. You're driving a taxi. It is your taxi, sir. You're the proprietor, as it were, the owner-driver. Excuse me. What time is it? 8:45 to 9, sir. 8:45 to 9. Yes, sir. So back to 11 p.m. last night, sir, when you got the call from Miss Mugging, sir. Mugging, yes. You were driving home to Wimbledon with an empty cab. 8:45 in the morning? Yes, sir. As you passed Wimbledon Underground Station, you saw two youths struggling with an old lady. Wednesday morning? That's right, sir. What happened to Tuesday night? Well, half of you spent in Wimbledon Hospital. We had to have a Wimbledon police station. Schedule? Big pardon? No, I think I'm off my schedule. I'm not surprised. This is Wednesday? Yes, sir. That was Mary? Yes, she's going to make some coffee. Wimbledon Underground Station, two youths attempted to leave an old lady in her handbag? Barbara, 7:30 a.m. No, Doreen Space, 2,300 hours. You see Mrs. Space struggling. You stop your taxi and urge her assistance.
Oh, John, you might have got yourself killed.
Hang on a second. I'm trying to work something out here.
You're going to bed, that's what you're going to do. This is no fit state to be answering questions, Sergeant. How come you didn't sort all this out last night?
Because Mr. Smith wasn't very cooperative last night. To start with, he wouldn't tell us who he was. And then he wouldn't tell us where he lived. And what was hysterical over Mr. Smith painting every 5 minutes.
Oh, John.
It was quite a to-do. Now, just a couple more questions, sir, and I'll be off. Right. My taxi's outside, isn't it? Yes, sir. Good. Now, you intervened in the struggle? Yes.
Silly fool.
Mrs. Smith.
Well, they've been taken off and some attacked by these two groups.
No, I didn't. An old lady hit me over the head with a handbag.
What? Silly cow.
Mrs. Smith.
Well, she thought I was with these two blokes, you see.
We know that, Mr. Smith. Now, the two youths ran off.
Yes, down Wimbledon High Street.
Okay, can you give us a description?
Well, it's a main street. It's got little
Of
shops.
the two youths.
Well, I don't have it so fast. I mean, after with me being hit about the head and then trying to explain I was just a passing taxi
You should
driver.
mind your own business. Excuse me, Sergeant.
So let me off, Sergeant. I'd really like to be off.
One more small point, sir.
Yes.
A bit of confusion. At Wimbledon Police Station, you gave your address when you finally agreed to volunteer that information. And in between painting, you gave your addresses here. 25 Kenilworth Avenue, Wimbledon, Southwest 19.
Yes, that's right.
But the hospital somehow seems to have got your address as 47 Lewin Road, Streatham, Southwest 16. You don't have two homes, do you, sir?
No.
No, it's not as though Streatham is the south of France, is it? No. So the hospital must have made a mistake then.
Yes, in the hospital. Lady died very rapidly.
cheese.
I was hit over the head with a handbag, if you mustn't know.
Oh, gay skinhead. That's a new one, isn't it, Sergeant?
You a friend of the family, sir?
Oh, I should think so. Been borrowing the old five rough job for a couple of years now every time.
Yes, you have.
Another couple of years, I'll stop paying it back. So, the movement go wrong.
He was very brave. He got himself a bag on the head, saving some poor old lady from 2 mothers.
It's all right. There's not much there now.
There never was much there to begin with. He's such a harmless old crew normally.
Aren't you going to be late for work, sir?
Well, Sergeant, I'll have you know I'm one of the government's vital statistics.
Beg pardon? I'm temporarily unemployed, I see.
Well, I'm considering making it permanent.
Really?
Yes, the hours are good.
Well, I don't have any more questions, sir. You take your wife's advice and rest up for a bit.
Yes, Jordan, you rest up so the sergeant can get back to his duties. Sergeant, did you know that there's a man knocked down in Wimbledon every 5 minutes?
Really?
Yes, and he's getting bloody fed up with it.
If there were more people around like your friend here, we'd have a lower crime rate. Of course. I know he's caused you some concern, Mrs. Smith, but like I said, your husband's a hero. I expect you'll have the press on to you.
Press?
And I'll just give you the number of the station in case you remember anything more about those 2 villains. You can call me anytime or speak to one of my men.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Good morning, then, Mr. Smith. Mrs. Smith.
I'll see you out.
Good morning, sir.
Don't worry, Sergeant, I don't believe half the stuff I read about you boys in the newspapers.
Gardner, was it, sir?
Yes, but you can call me Stanley.
I know what I'd call you, sir.
Well, quite morning. We haven't even had our breakfast yet.
Thank you.
Smith, President. No, it's not. Well, yes, he is, but he's incapacitated at the moment. UPI, what's that? Oh,
Who is it?
UPI. Shh. Yes. Yes. Flat A, 25 Kenilworth Avenue, Wimbledon, Southwest 19. Yes. Good night. That was the UPI.
What does that mean?
United Press International. Press is the sort of agency that doles stuff out to all the newspapers.
You gave them my address?
Yes, I thought it was right. You're going to be a hero.
I won't see them.
Why don't you sit in interview, maybe a photograph? Oh,
Mary, I'm not seeing anyone.
what? That was the press on the phone. They're sending somebody right over.
What is that cheek?
The husband gave me some tablets. I'll get them.
Well, I'm still not meeting anyone.
Down there, dust.
You don't understand.
Oh, you're right there. Blimey, with half the stuff the papers bring, you deserve to be on the front page.
Look, nothing can be said about me in the newspapers. Now, when they get me, you'll have to kill them. Tell them it wasn't me. Tell them it was you. Tell them anything.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're ruining me.
Oh, what? Did the story appear in the paper?
Yes, I'll be ruined with Barbara.
Why would you be ruined? Who's Barbara?
She's a lady.
Oh, you naughty, naughty little Johnny, so you've got a little bit on the side, eh?
There's more to Barbara than that.
Oh, she's got a big bit then, eh?
Lovely. Understanding. All hell would break loose if Barbara was to see anything in the newspaper about me and Mary and living in Wimbledon.
Why?
Because I live with Barbara in Streatham.
You live with Mary in Wimbledon.
That too.
Not so tough.
Yes.
1 year with Mary.
Yes.
And when was your girlfriend in Streatham?
Yes, only Barbara's not my girlfriend.
What is she, a Shetland pony?
Barbara is my wife.
Beg pardon?
Barbara and I are married.
Mary and you are married.
That too.
You've got 2 wives?
Yes.
And 2 homes?
Yes.
God almighty, I thought you were ordinary. I don't believe it.
It's always been a bit of a shock to me.
And so you just slip between Wimbledon and Streatham like some sort of oversex bumblebee. I don't believe it. I don't know how you do it.
Well, look, it's not that far distance. It's only 4.5 minutes in a taxi.
Jeez. Well,
Yes. It's quite handy, actually.
yes.
Driving a taxi's not like an ordinary job, is it? I mean, unusual hours, morning shift, afternoon shift, evening shift, night shift.
I suppose we should be grateful you're not a cardboard pilot. It can't be expensive. That's cost a fortune.
No, not really. Both Barbara and Mary work, and I don't require much pocket money.
No time to spend it.
I'm either driving the taxi, rushing back to get to be with Mary, or driving the taxi, rushing back to get to bed with Barbara. What do you do on your day off? Sleep a lot.
Yes. You did actually marry both of them?
Yes, Mary was the first. That was 3 years ago in church. Barbara was 4 months later.
4 months!
She got into my taxi at Victoria Station. She had been away on holiday in Worthing. And we started chatting between Victoria and Streatham, where she had this flat. So I helped her out with the bags, and she asked me if I'd like to come upstairs for a cup of tea. So I said yes, and I did. We started chatting some more. She asked me if I'd like to come back the next day for a cup of tea. So I said yes, and I did. And then we started
It's a
chatting.
pity you forgot to mention Mary while you were doing all this bloody chatting.
Yes, well, one cup of tea led to another, and I sort of got carried away. Having not mentioned Mary in the first place, I didn't know how to bring it up afterwards.
So you asked Barbara to marry you?
No, she asked me.
What?
Well, I didn't have the heart to say no.
Hey!
So we got married right in the Streatham Registry office.
And you moved in with Barbara?
Yes.
While still living here with Mary? You committed bigamy!
Sort of.
No, not sort of, 100% bigamy! It's a criminal offense, you could go to jail, doesn't that worry you?
Just to think about it.
Oh, God. I don't know how you do it.
It needs a very fast.
And a hell of a stamina. All I can do to satisfy the girlfriend is I go down at the labor exchange.
I've got to get back to Barbara. She'll be worried sick. I'm always banging on top.
I can see why you need your schedule now.
I flew back at 7:30 this morning from the early shift.
To be with Barbara.
Yes.
What happened? All these letters?
Well, it's a sort of code I have to back up my schedule.
SWM.
Saturday of Mary.
HGB.
Half day Barbara.
LNBEMN.
Late night Barbara, early morning Mary.
CAT.
That's remembering your cat to the bed.
Here we are, precious. When Elizabeth has it to calm you down.
In that case, you better take the whole lot.
Just as fine. It's great for you, my boy.
I can't.
Yes, you can. He's had a shock, hasn't he,
I
Stanley?
think we all have.
I can't afford to miss a day's work.
You know fit state to be driving.
They're only putting half a day.
Do you know, Stanley, he's got enough energy for two people?
Yeah.
All right, I'll fix up your lunch for you then.
No, don't bother. I've got to get back on the road.
Honey, but you go back to lunch.
Well, you make yourself late for work.
I decided I won't go into the office today.
Won't you?
And it's about time you did something about your job, Stanley.
I'm thinking about taking up taxi driving, actually.
Are you?
Yes, I'm just beginning to appreciate its attractions.
Don't be so damn pathetic. You'll put your bloody foot in it.
Sorry, old boy, but I'm seeing you in the new light. Are you ready, little devil?
Go keep Mary chatting while I talk about her.
Barbara?
Yes, I want to catch a Portuguese from the office.
Bloody hell.
Well, business is from me right out of here. Don't show Mary does.
This is living.
Hello?
Hello, darling.
Love Bob, where are you? You're an hour and a half late.
Sorry, darling. A taxi broke down.
Well, why didn't you ring earlier?
Well, I couldn't get to a phone. The taxi, I was taking a passenger to Gatwick Airport, and the taxi calmed down halfway back.
Well, where are you going to go now?
A farmer's cottage. Miles from nowhere, somewhere on the 823.
What's the matter with your voice?
I don't want to wake the farmer's wife.
Are you all right? You haven't had an accident, have you?
No, just a little bit flustered.
What is it?
I'm sorry, darling. The farmer's just come in.
Farmer?
I'm sorry, Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
I'm sorry, darling. What do you want?
I'll get a message from you, number one.
What is it?
You still there, John?
Yes, I'm sorry, darling. The farmer just asked me something. What do you want?
She wants to know if you want cheese and pickle or egg and spin or both.
I don't care.
You want to check and see what number two's giving you for supper, sir?
What have you
Tea or coffee?
Coffee!
Coffee?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. The farmer's a bit, well, you know what country folk are like.
Coffee and sandwiches coming up, sir!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. The farmer just told me that the garage phone, the taxi's all fixed. I wanted to catch you before you left for the office.
I'm not going in today.
Aren't you?
You know I'm not. You're taking a day off too.
Am I?
It's been planned for ages. Just the two of us, phasing around.
Oh, yes. CDWB.
CDWB?
Cuddly day with Barbara.
Silly boy, you hadn't forgotten about it, had you?
No. Taxi breaking down. It's just thrown me, that's all.
Will you hurry up back home?
Right, within 4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes?
I mean, I'll be there very quickly. I can take the A23 on to the M23, be there in a flash. Say 10 minutes.
You drive carefully. I want you all in one big piece.
Yes.
Are you feeling a little bit sexy?
Well, just a little bit. Hang on, the doorbell's coming.
So what?
No, it has nothing to do with me, nothing at all. Stay where you are, around there, all right, darling, I'll be straight up. Keep everything warm, all right?
Oh, John.
Yes?
You'd better ring the police and strap them.
Police?
Or shall I?
Why should either of us ring the police?
I reported you missing this morning.
Missing? Don't do anything, I'll bring you straight back. I got it!
John?
What's that, darling?
Get back into the kitchen, woman.
I thought I heard John call out. Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Were you talking?
Yes, it's all right. I'm hanging on for him.
Hanging on for who?
Oh, for me.
My husband.
Dan Newton's not having my own phone upstairs. It's about the job. John said it would be all right.
Oh, good.
Hello? Mr. Gardner, thanks for holding on.
Are you the farmer?
Yes, that's right, my dear. It was me you wanted to speak to, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, so fire away. I'm open to offers.
I beg your pardon?
Don't let the coffee boil over.
No.
Mr. Gardner?
Oh, yes, I would be very interested. Very, very interested.
Interested in what?
In, it. Oh, sorry about that. Can Mrs. Smith ring you right back?
Well, I'd rather hang on if you don't mind. Mr. Smith is all right, isn't he?
Yes, he's just a bit concussed, that's all.
Concussed?
Oh, yes, but don't worry. He's fine now. The country air's doing him good.
Well, what happened? John didn't say he was hurt.
Didn't he?
No, he said the taxi broke down.
It did.
Well, how did he get concussed?
He banged his head.
His head?
On one of our old beams.
No.
Yes, I'm afraid there's solid 16th century.
It's a damn newspaper reporter. farmer should keep his bloody trap shut.
Shall I promote Mr. Garden's farm?
No, that's all right. What would you say now about the police?
Here we are. I have to strap the police.
Yes, hang on, I'll get the farmer for you.
I don't want the farmer.
Yes, Mr. Gardner will be with you in just a moment.
John.
Stanley's call
Yes,
about a job.
yes.
You said something about a farmer.
Yes, well, this lady owns a farm, and she thinks Stanley wants a job as a farmer.
Farmer?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Well, you see, because his last name is Gardner, and she thinks he's a market guy. I'm a bit confused.
John, are you there?
Yes, I'm sure the farmer would like the job, as long as he doesn't have to start too early in the morning.
Well, I think he doesn't know this castle.
And I just need my job. I went one thing.
Exactly.
Clear off.
He doesn't want any publicity, I told you.
And I tell you that news is news. Are you Mrs. Smith?
Yes. The farmer's right with you.
Go on. I'm going to next to your husband right here. So he wants you.
Right now.
Oh, that's funny. John, are you there?
What? Come!
Lovely. That should make the first vision of the evening, Cameron.
Bloody well won't. Give me that.
John.
Give me that. Give me
The farmer speaking.
Where's my husband?
Spending a penny.
Has he had an accident?
No, I'm sure he made it on time. Look, I've got to be quick. Cows need milking.
Mr. Gardner, I want to speak to my husband, please.
Well, you have to shout the Privy's way at the other end of the barley field.
Well, tell him to ring me straight back.
All right, hold on. I can tell him the right way.
He knows the number.
All right, go ahead.
674-3105.
674-3105.
That's 01 from where you are.
Oh, no.
From outside London?
Oh, yes, it is.
I'd like you to ring me back right away.
Well, yes, well, of course, but you realize he may have spent his penny driven straight off.
But I want to know what to do about the police.
Police?
I suppose I better ring him and say he's all right.
No, don't do anything.
I must go.
No, don't go anywhere.
What is it?
Stanley.
Look, I've got to go now. The chickens are coming home to roost. Where's John now?
I don't know. We got into this taxi and drove off.
Blimey.
I hope he's not chasing their poor reporter.
Yeah, he's probably just gone round
where?
the bend.
Right. I'll get dressed first and then I'll sort John out.
I'm sorry if I called at an inopportune moment, Mrs. Smith.
That's quite all right. Isn't that my husband?
Yes, it is. You spoke to me earlier instead of the police. Detective Sergeant Porthouse.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sit down, Lee.
Thank you.
Hello.
It's me again, Farmer.
Oh,
Yes, I've got to be quick. The pig's in fold.
I want to speak with Mr. Smith.
Well, he'll be with you in just a few minutes, so whatever you do, please don't contact the police.
Oh, there's a police sergeant here now.
What? No, tell the police it's all right.
Please.
Yes, I'm really not interested in joining the police force. Yes, if the farming job is still open, I'd really much rather go for that. Bloody labels, did they ask you to be a policeman?
Hello.
Right. I'm going to go find John. I reckon that bang on the head's done more damage than we realize.
Mary! Mary!
Is anything the matter, Mrs. Smith?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, please. You spoke to me earlier this morning concerning your husband, and we've done a check on all the nearby hospitals, and...
Yes, it's all right. I've contacted him.
Yes, but there are still one or two points I'd like to straighten out first.
Hello, darling.
Ah,
Sorry I'm a bit late.
how on earth did you get here so quickly?
No traffic.
Oh, okay.
No, it's nothing.
John, this gentleman's from Stratton Police.
Traffic, please.
Yes, Detective Sergeant Porthouse.
Jolly good. Pleased to meet you. I'm back now. Safe and sound. Thanks for calling.
Yes, but there are a couple of points I'd like to verify first, sir.
Well, I don't feel very well right now. Banged the head there, you know?
Yes, handbag, wasn't it?
Handbag?
Yes, John Smith, Casualty Department, Wimbledon Hospital, concussion and bruising. Cause of damage? Ladies' handbag. Yes,
What a coincidence.
coincidence, huh?
Two John Smiths, both getting their head bashed on the same day.
This was not your head.
Oh, no. John Smith, common name and all. No. It says right here that this fellow was involved with an old lady, 2 muggers, and a handbag. I hit my head on an old oak beam.
So you worked in Wimbledon in the early morning hours, driving your taxi.
No. Taxi?
Yes, it says right here this bloke's occupation is a taxi driver.
No.
What a coincidence.
Yes, sir.
But according to your notes, it says this gentleman was released from Wimbledon Hospital at 8:30 this morning.
That's right.
Well, that could have been me. I was a bit Perhaps he lives in Wimbledon.
Yes, but the hospital has his address as John Smith, 47 New Inn Road, Streatham, Southwest 16.
Well, that's our address, John.
Now that is a coincidence.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but you see, the reason that the hospital has this other John Smith's address is my address is because, I was in the hospital a couple of days ago and they got the records confused.
Yeah, you didn't mention it, pumpkin.
Didn't I pop in? I'm sorry. I just popped in and out of the casualty department. Banged my head on the taxi bonnet, checking the plugs.
You're dead unlucky with your head, aren't you?
Yes, I'll always seem to be doing it.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm all right now. I just popped in and out. I was in and out in 5 minutes, and they had to take down all the particulars. That explains it, doesn't it?
Well, does it?
The hospital has my address from the other day, and the other John Smith's address from this morning. Yes. So naturally, the other John Smith asked the police to take him to an address in Wimbledon where he lives. But when the hospital is asked for the other John Smith's address, they turn to the wrong page in their casualty book, and they see John Smith, taxi driver, nature of injury, abrasion of the cranium, and give you my address in Streatham, not realizing that on the very next page is John Smith, taxi driver, nature of injury, abrasion of the cranium, who's just gone home to Wimbledon.
Okay, well, I guess that does explain it all, then, sir.
And then you close the file.
I'm sorry I put you to all this trouble, Sergeant.
Oh, quite all right, madam.
I'll see you out.
Oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, sir, your head.
Yes?
Where did you have the injury treated?
Do you mean the taxi bonnet bashing or the oak bean bashing?
The old bean, sir. Your most recent misfortune. Which hospital treated that?
They didn't. No. The founder's wife is an ex-nurse and she gets it.
Oh, ex-nurse, eh?
It all seems to be landing on my feet.
Good. I hope you always check to see what you've landed in. Good day.
You really shouldn't be driving, Stanley. I should have put my foot down.
You'll be all right.
I'm going to ring that Sergeant Turk at Wimbledon Police.
No, I don't think you should do that.
Curtis never cares. So we can speak to him or one of the men.
John's going to be very upset if you involve the police.
I'm just worried what he might go and do. They should have kept him in hospital for observation.
With you there.
Yep.
Hello, it's Mary Smith speaking. Is this Wimbledon Police Station? Hello?
What's up?
All I can hear is heavy breathing.
Yeah, Stanley Garden here. They're still breathing anyway.
Hello?
Which of these numbers did you dial?
Husband, 6743105.
Allow me. Hello, Stanley Gardner here. Come in, Wimbledon. Gardner to Wimbledon. Mayday.
What the heck's going on?
Oh, there you are, Wimbledon. A little bit of trouble with the switchboard. Could you put me through to the sergeant, please? To one of the men, please?
Man.
Or the sergeant, if he's there.
Have you flipped your buddy,
No, not like that. He's putting me through to one of the men. Oh, there you are, Constable.
Constable, Stanley, what in God's name are you playing at?
Yeah, I'm calling on behalf of Mrs. Smith. She's very concerned about her husband's behavior.
How places has been this number?
Let me talk to him. Hello, Constable. Will you get Sergeant Turk, please? Absolutely. Stanley? Hello?
All right, precious.
You bet. Can't stay though.
Can't stay.
No, I've got to get back on the road.
Don't be silly. It's CDWB.
CDWB.
Cuddly Jane Barbara.
Can't do what's booked.
Why did you do that?
Why? I don't want us to be disturbed.
Oh, you're in a hurry, are you?
Not half, but I can't get into it.
Yes, you can.
No. I didn't earn a penny last night. I got to make one quick trip.
Afterwards.
No. Actually, I got a headache.
Well, that's all the more reason for going today.
No. I don't think that would be good for me, honestly. I
Well,
don't.
you always said it kills anything,
Well, yes.
especially headaches.
That's your headaches, not my headaches.
Come on, we'll soon get rid of that nasty headache.
Well, as long as you let me go out afterwards.
Yes, Sergeant, I thought I ought to explain.
Yes, right in the middle of the
Yes, she came right in the middle of the call. Mrs. Smith was shattered.
Bound to be a blood told me.
Of course, it's always worth me when something like that.
Yes, both the grandparents was it?
Yes, both.
Dear oh dear.
Yes, dear, oh dear.
On a hiking holiday too.
Yes, both in their 80s, mind you.
Still, not a nice way to go, over the side of a mountain.
At least it was quick.
Snowden, you say?
Yes, now then you want to see Mr. Smith again?
Yes, a bit of confusion over Mr. Smith's address.
Is there?
As to whether he's in Wimbledon or in Streatham.
Right up.
Streatham, sir. Mr. Smith reckoned it was all a silly mistake on the part of the hospital.
Probably was.
No, when I went back to the station, they had Streatham police on the line to say that there was another John Smith reported missing from that area.
Yeah.
47 Loon Road, Stratton, Southwest 16.
Good Lord.
And that's the same address as they have at the hospital.
It is a puzzle, isn't it?
So do you know the present whereabouts of our Mr. Smith?
No, he's probably out on the job.
Driving his taxi to me.
Yes.
Well, I think I'll go follow this other Mr. Smith.
Call on him.
It's Stratton.
Do you really think you should?
It's only in the next manor.
But still, out of your jurisdiction.
Just a social call, Mr. Gardner. Just a social call. Oh, Mr. Gardner. You know what an accessory is?
A handbag? An accessory. Yes, good.
Hello?
It's me again.
Now, what the hell do you want now?
Look, there's no use getting upset with me. I'm just the bloke who has the flat upstairs.
Why, we're talking about sitting our own burns. What is it?
Trump is on his way to see you.
Trump?
The police officer who was here this morning.
He's on his way to Stratton.
To see John Smith.
Bloody hell.
And Mary's rushed out of here looking for you.
Well, darling, yes. Well, thank you for calling. And if I hear of anyone who's in need of that much cucumber, I'll put them in touch. I asked you, 2.5 acres of bloody cucumber.
Not that Russian farmer again.
Hello, John.
Oh, better back.
No, I've decided I'm taking you out.
Oh,
Yes, we'll go to our favorite little bistro, bottle of wine, and back and spend the afternoon in bed.
but I'm ready for bed now.
Oh, come on, let's tease ourselves a bit.
Hello.
It's Mr. Farmer again, the guy.
Look, I doubt very much my husband will be able to help you. Cucumber just isn't his line.
Actually, it's potatoes this time.
We don't want any potatoes.
But they're King Edward.
I don't care whose they are. He's not into agriculture. Now, he's very grateful to you for helping me this morning. But he's extremely busy.
Yes, I'm sure he's got his hands full, but this won't take a moment.
Come on, darling.
Oh, this wretched farmer.
Bring up again. You go get dressed. Mr. Gardner, you really must stop bringing me up.
It's about Mary.
Ah, yes, your Jersey cow, I remember.
Jersey cow.
Look, I am trying to get out of here before Trojan shows up.
I am worried about Mary.
Worried about you?
She's rushed out of here looking for you.
But I can't do anything about that, can I?
She's gone round to Wimbledon Police to see Sergeant Troughton.
What? She go? Well, yes, cows are funny and aren't they?
Hey?
What's going on about now?
No,
If
it's all
the
right.
police might tell us that Troughton's on his way over to see you.
Yes, well, that would really put the bull amongst the cows, wouldn't it? Look, I really can't talk to you right now. I'm on my way out. Naturally, anything you can do to keep the bull and cow apart, you'll do it.
All right, I'll get dressed and see if I can find Mary.
Yes, thank you. And in the meantime, keep a very close watch on your bullocks.
What was all that about?
He's in a right state. All his Staffordshire bulls are having a go at his Jersey cow. Well, off to lunch. Favorite little bistro, and then back here to spend the afternoon in bed. What?
What's the matter?
It might be the police again.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
A different police this time. Tell you what, I'm going to go out the back way, and I'll meet you outside in front of the bank. Look, and if it's the police, just tell them that if they want to make an appointment to see me, then they'll have to call.
Well, are you sure it's all right?
Well, I'm not sure of anything at the moment. I'll meet you outside the bank. You recognize me. I'll be wearing exactly what I'm wearing now.
Mary! 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 I sound like a bloody nursery rhyme.
You just caught me, actually.
I'm so sorry, lovey.
It's no trouble, honestly.
We're just moving in up there. We don't seem to have a thing in the flat. Although you'd think the dizzy bitch would have remembered to get milk, wouldn't you?
How about sugar and tea?
Oh, no, he got those all right. Oh, this is very chic.
Are you sure there's anything else up there?
Only decorators, darling. We're up to our armpits in paint.
I don't think that's not my line.
Oh, well, it isn't Cyril's either. He won't lift a finger, lazy queen.
I'm Barbara Smith, by the way.
Oh, Bobby Franklin. I'd love to say I won't be a nuisance again, but knowing me, I probably will.
Anytime.
Oh, for God's sake, don't encourage me. I thrive on familiarity.
Well, anything we can do to help. My husband will put his hand to most things.
Can we?
Yes. Handyman.
Well, if he's also young and attractive, for God's sake, don't let my Cyril get at him.
Okay. Then I'm set.
Thanks ever so.
Oh my God! Taxi driver has to go and find his front page with a picture. I better call John.
I say, do you still like homemade cake?
Anything but fairy.
Chocolate?
Oh yes, to hell with the corset. Franklin. I've got the flat upstairs.
I'm having a better time than I am.
I really wouldn't know about that. Shall I call Mrs. Smith for you?
Oh, no. Actually, it's Mr. Smith I want to speak to this time.
Oh, well, he's not in.
That's good. At least I think that's good. Did he rush out of there in a state or anything?
Well, I really don't know how he left.
Are there any police there?
Is this a phone-in on Capital Radio?
No.
Well, I'll call Mrs. Smith for you.
No, I think she's had enough of me and my King Edwards.
Yes, well, would you like to leave a message?
No. Tell me, does Mrs. Smith have a standard floating around there?
A standard floating?
The Evening Standard newspaper.
Oh, well, I really wouldn't know. It's a bit early, isn't it?
The first edition. Look, tell her she doesn't want to get it. It's a dreadful paper.
Yes, all right.
And don't you get it either.
No, I won't. Are you conducting some sort of market research?
No. Look, if you do see Mr. Smith, please tell him that Mr. Gardner called.
Gardner, yes.
And tell him that things aren't too good down on the farm.
Things aren't too good.
Here we are.
Oh, scrubby. I answered the telephone.
Thanks. Any message?
Well, King Edward came into it somewhere. And Mr. Gardner.
Oh, him.
Yes. I couldn't quite make out what he was on about.
Oh, he's a damn pest.
Well, do you get many funny phone calls then?
He's trying to get rid of 2.5 acres of beetroot.
Oh, God help us all. Oh, he said to tell Mr. Smith that things weren't too good down on the farm.
Well, him running the place, I'm not surprised.
Is Mr. Smith in their line of business then?
No, he drives a taxi.
Oh, lovely. Cyril and I are in the dressmaking paper.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Oh, yes, we're fixing right up, lovely. Evening frock, little afternoon number. Trouble is with Cyril, though, he can't bear to part with half of them.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, that won't get you anywhere, dear.
Sorry, sir, all the doors were open.
Were they?
Yes, Detective Sergeant Porterhouse.
Wimbledon, please.
No, Scranton, actually. Yes, just doing a bit of spot checking, that's all. Very semi-official.
Yes.
Concerning a namesake of yours.
Of mine?
Must have been quite a surprise. Eh, Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
It's all a coincidence, really. This other Mr. Smith is a taxi driver, too.
No.
Yes! Only he lives in Streatham.
No.
Yes! John Smith, 47 Lewin Road, Streatham, Southwest 16.
No.
Yes! I just come from talking with him.
Bloody hell.
Yes, I thought you'd be surprised.
Yes.
Now, I expect you're wondering what I want from you now.
Yes, quite actually, rather.
Well, it's just a confirmation, really, of the nature of your head injury.
I'm a very quick healer. It's still smart, mind you.
Yes, not surprisingly. It was quite the blow you received.
Yes, they made them solid in the 16th century.
Handbags?
Yes, I thought one of the policemen said it was an antique.
An antique handbag?
Of course, he was talking about the woman when he said I was hit by an old bag.
Well, yes, I guess that does clarify everything then.
Does it? Good, but it was not when I was about to go back to bed.
Bed?
Yes, Wednesday morning in WW.
WW? Look you ain't well, yes.
Mary, there you are. Darling, so glad to see you. Nothing has happened since you've been gone. Absolutely nothing. In fact, I just sent you this note.
Dear Mary, everything is okay. Suggest you go to bed for the rest of the day. See you soon. All the very best. Yours,
Standing room only. NWW. Mary, may I introduce Detective Sergeant?
Porterhouse, Streatham.
Detective Sergeant Porterhouse Strip.
No, just Porterhouse. I'm from Streatham.
Just round the corner.
Is it about John?
Yes, it is.
Is John all right?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I think so.
Have you spoken to him then?
Yes, thanks.
Yes, he has.
When?
When what?
When did you talk to John?
Well, just now.
Just now.
Yes, well, must have been just now, wasn't it?
Where?
Well, what?
When did you talk to John?
Well, I'm standing here.
Just about there.
I've been looking everywhere for him.
Have you?
Well, where is he now?
Who? Who'd like a nice cup of tea?
My husband, where is he?
Yes. Where is he? Exactly what is his position? Exactly where does he stand with the police? Stanley! Stanley's going to school here.
What?
Oh, yes, I gave him his cornflakes and put him right on the bus.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I'm fine. You're all right, too, right?
Oh, yes, I'm quite satisfied now, Mr. Smith. After talking with him.
Him?
Yes, it wasn't me you wanted to talk to now, wasn't it?
Yes.
Everything's just fine.
Can you just keep out of this for a moment?
I'm only trying to help you.
No, I'm not. I was at the evening paper.
Oh, yes.
Anything else about last night's mugging?
Front page.
Oh, front page. You've got quite
Calvin. Sergeant, what were you saying?
Have you been drinking?
No, I don't think he said that. Did you? But it's not a bad idea. How about a nice cup of tea, dear?
Don't you dear me?
See, Sergeant, we've been through a lot this morning.
Stanley!
Stanley's at school, dear. Oh, yes, he won't be home until after school. Unless, of course, they kept him in again. Naughty, that's Stanley.
What the hell are you talking about?
No tea for me, thank you.
I'm going to remain quite calm.
That's a good idea, dear.
Is there something you're not telling me about John?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Shut up!
Oh, I don't think you should talk like that to me, dear.
Look, either go upstairs or push off the labor exchange.
Here, if you're having a domestic discussion, I'll be on my way there.
Good idea.
No, you think it, please, Sergeant. You upstairs.
You think I might make a quick...
Get out!
Quick one? Ow!
If you don't go, I'll have you standing by the kitchen.
Sergeant, we play this silly little game every Wednesday.
I don't think you should have set them packing like that, Mrs. Smith.
He's a bloody nuisance.
We all have our little rhythm. This morning's been quite a strain. You'll be all right after a kiss and a cuddle.
Kiss and cuddle.
Yes, it never fails. Do what you were planning to do and spend the whole morning in bed together.
I was planning no such thing.
Well, he was.
Was he? I can assure you, the last thing I do is jump into bed with that moron.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't indulge in that sort of thing.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that too.
What kind of wife do you think I am?
I really don't know.
Once you start that sort of thing, you've got no marriage at all.
Well, I guess it takes all sorts then.
Yes.
I'm surprised that you ended up with little Stanley.
I don't intend to end up with little Stanley.
Oh, dear me.
The way he's been acting this morning, I think the sooner he's put away, the better.
No! The little lad needs physical loving and lots of it.
What?
I guess my wife could teach you a thing or two.
If I could just resolve what's happened with my husband.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's clarified the whole situation.
But you said you've seen him, and I'd like to know where he is.
Well, he's upstairs.
What's John doing up there?
Well, that's where he went.
See Stanley?
I thought Stanley was at school.
Hello?
Oh, thank goodness.
John, where are you?
Never mind that. Is everything all right?
Sort of.
Nothing awful's happened.
No, there's a police sergeant here, but that's been sorted out.
Please?
From Streatham.
Oh, yes.
Want to talk to him?
No, thanks.
Yeah, the sergeant's quite happy, I think.
Good. Is Stanley about?
I think Stanley's been drinking. Oh, he's on drugs.
I had a lot of containment this morning, Stanley.
The sooner he leaves here and shucks up with that girlfriend, the better.
Yes. I'm on my way home right now.
Yes, you hurry back, sweetheart, then it's straight to bed.
Right, within 5 minutes.
Right, 5 minutes.
I'm glad to see that you and Mr. Smith have patched things up.
Patch what up?
That's it. Don't harbor any grudges. That's what kept me and my missus together for 20 years. Well, I'll be off then, Mr. Smith. Don't bother to see me out.
I'm sorry if things have been a bit hectic here this morning.
Oh, all in a day's work. And a little word of advice about Stanley, Mrs. Smith. Just take his trousers down and give him a good treatment.
And I felt right foolish.
Oh, yes, sweetheart.
I've been sitting outside that room for 10 drinks.
I said I was sorry. We must have missed each other. I forgot to look for you.
Honestly.
So, did you deal with the police?
What police?
Just now.
Oh, no, it wasn't police.
Wasn't it?
No, it's only natives, sir. They wanted to know.
So, the police haven't been here yet?
Well, not that I know of. Not since the sergeant this morning.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to make some coffee that's required in 5 minutes and read the paper.
Oh, no. Let's go hang around. After lunch, we'll read the newspaper. This one right here, we'll have a nice long...
Well, what on earth's the matter?
What's the matter with what?
Well, you look at the front page, you're practically down.
Yes.
Well, something awful's happened then, hasn't it?
Mrs. Thatcher's expecting a baby. That's what Mrs. Thatcher says.
Here, let's have a look.
No.
Look, it's silly.
It's my newspaper.
Actually, it's mine.
No, I want it. I need it. I must have it.
What in God's name are you doing?
Reading a newspaper.
For heaven's sake! Darling, you must have something to do with that bang on the head.
Doors help until you I get familiar.
That's okay.
Oh, but you must be this lovely lady's husband. Am I interrupting something? No, don't rush it. Bobby Franklin from upstairs, how do you do? Yes, well, if you're in the middle of eating.
I've never actually seen anybody eat the newspaper. Yes. Well, I must get back to Cyril. Poor cow's up to his eyes in paint. Good luck with the diet. Is that today's? Ooh, lovely. Nice and fresh.
What the hell are you up to? Oh, I'll get you some coffee to wash it down. What that Mr. Franklin must think?
It's queer.
Not half as queer as you are.
Mr. Smith. You suddenly get around to that taxi of yours, don't you, Mr. Smith? Even something that's disagreed with you. No hurry, take your time. When you suddenly explain what you're doing here, can't you?
Yeah. So there's something I have to tell you.
Good.
It's about this flat.
Yes.
It's mine.
Yours?
Yes.
You didn't say anything about that when I saw you earlier this morning at your other flat in Wimbledon.
No.
Even when I mentioned to you there was a John Smith who resided in the Cotton Stretto.
No.
So Henry did it.
Yeah. There is no other John Smith, only me.
I see.
Both flats are mine.
I see.
Yes, and Mary, Mrs. Smith knows nothing about this flat.
I see.
Yes, it's a little place that I keep for,
Collecting stamps?
something like that, yes. It's my little den, a place I go for peace and quiet.
That's what I reckon too. I reckon you got a little piece that you like to keep quiet about. I reckon you're leading a double life.
No.
Hey, the door's locked.
Yeah, that's my cleaning house. Get on with your work, Barbara.
What?
I'll be with you in a minute, Barbara.
Open the door, you street fool.
You're so damn cheeky these days.
Hey!
If I don't walk her in, she gets nothing done. Get on with your work, Barbara.
Very nice. Being able to afford a daily.
Well, actually, she's a weekly. Couple of hours, not too expensive. I'll get it.
No, allow me. I think I'd rather you stay here, Mr. Smith. Don't want you wandering off again, do we? Banging your head again, do we?
Yeah.
Hey!
Not coming, darling.
What the place is in the playground?
Just locking around a bit.
I don't know what's come over you.
It's frustration. Come on.
What?
Let's go into the bedroom and have really crazy sex.
I thought we were going out to lunch.
I haven't let that be a right handy.
It's probably not the music.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't want to waste it.
Oh, well,
No. Take that lady. You go in the bedroom and get stripped, you gorgeous animal.
didn't the doorbell go just now?
Oh, yes. You get into bed, I'll see them off. Don't start without me.
Who's arrived? It's Mr. Gardner.
I'm Jack Benny. Sorry, John.
I expect this is a labor exchange, does it?
Well, looks like a game over.
Oh, God.
It's all right, Stan. I couldn't expect to get away with it forever.
You don't have to say anything, sir.
No, I want to.
If there's any criminal offense involved, Mr. Smith, you might care to speak to your solicitor.
Bloody hell!
Stanley, don't worry about it. It'll be all right.
Yes, you are worried about John?
Very noble of you, Stanley. Considering your position.
My position?
No, we don't need a solicitor. It's not illegal anymore, is it?
What is it?
So you tell him or shall I?
Tell me what?
I thought you guessed, Sergeant.
Guess what?
The reason for me having two flats. Stanley and I like that.
Like what?
Well, with that we incline.
What do you mean, sir?
Well, you know. The love that dare not speak its name. You see, Sergeant, this dear man took the flat in Wimbledon about Mrs. Smith and myself, and well, it was love at first sight, wasn't it, Stanley? He's choked. I fought it. God knows I fought it. You see, I'd always been normal, but Stan's a queer from way back. So finally I succumbed. And I could... I couldn't very well go on deceiving my dear wife and our very own home, so we found this flat. A little love nest.
I don't know what to say.
I do. I'm very sorry, John.
No more than I am, darling.
I've done my best.
It's not no paper.
I am not gay.
Well, I'm not too happy about it either. You see, Sergeant, it's a very delicate situation. If Miriam discovered that I was, well, you know, AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Don't get a tizzy, Stanley.
Hey!
No, that's Barbara. She's cleaning the bedroom. I had to lock her in as understand. You don't know what you listen to. I've got Mr. Gardner with me. You remember, Mr. Gardner?
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
You mean that funny fellow?
Yes, that's the one. The funny fellow. Leave us alone for a moment, Barbara.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, now don't let it upset you, Barbara.
Has he brought his cucumber with him?
But you see, Sergeant, Barbara doesn't really approve of Stanley. I mean, with her being very straight and him being rather bent. Don't bother us for a moment, Barbara.
I won't.
I would like to say categorically.
Yeah, and you said it very well, too, Sammy. He's been practicing.
Well, I think I may be going.
Oh, must you?
Yes, it looks as though I put 2 and 2 together and made it come up 5.
Well, we all make mistakes. There won't be any need for this to go any further, will there, Sergeant?
I suppose not, no.
Stanley and I would be awfully grateful, wouldn't we? Ducky.
And you may care to get home to your wife, Mr. Smith.
Mary?
Yes, you'll probably need a day to look after her. She's had some very distressing news.
Has she?
Yes, about her grandparents.
Her grandparents?
Mr. Gardner knows all about it. He was there when she received the sad tidings.
What sad tidings? Exactly.
Shall I tell him, sir, or will you?
I don't care who tells him.
That sounds a bit callous.
What for you, Callis?
Now look here, just because you and Mrs. Smith are rivals to his...
No, hang on a second. What exactly happened to Mary's grandparents?
They fell over the side of a mountain.
Mom.
Yes, sir, snowed it.
Snowden.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even know they were back from Sydney.
Sydney.
They were staying with her brother, Sidney.
Can we start at the beginning, please?
They're both dead, sir.
Mary's grandparents?
Yes, sir.
Both of them.
Yes, sir. They were on a hiking holiday, apparently. This must come as a bit of a shock to you.
Oh, it does. Mary's grandfather's been in a wheelchair for 25 years now.
But apparently his wife would push him in the air.
Hey, Smith, you might get home to your wife.
Yes, Sergeant, it would have knocked her sideways. It certainly has me. Now, I'll give Mr. Gardner a few minutes to give all the details, and now rush right back to Mary.
Yes, sir. And if I were you, I'd stay with Mary.
Yes.
Hello?
Is that 6743105?
Yes, Detective Sergeant Trogan speaking.
Oh, good. I got straight through this time. It's Mrs. Smith speaking.
Mrs. Smith?
From Kenilworth Avenue. You called on us earlier this morning.
Yes, I remember. I thought your wife didn't know anything about this place.
I think I can explain.
You shut up.
Hello?
Sorry, Mrs. Smith. Somebody was just interrupting.
Trouble on the line again.
Beg pardon.
Well, the last time I dialed this number, all I got was heavy breathing.
Heavy breathing, I see.
I think she got hold of the wrong number.
Shut up and sit down.
And I'm very worried about my husband's behavior.
About your husband's behavior?
What's she saying?
You shut up as well. Take a bell.
Yes. They're acting very, very queer just lately.
Queer, I see.
He rang me to say he'd be home in less than 5 minutes, and that was 20 minutes ago. So, I'm getting anxious with everything else that's happened.
Yes, Mrs. Smith, I don't quite understand why you're ringing this number.
I think I can accept.
I'm ringing because of my husband.
Because of your... Oh, yes, your cover's been blown, my darling.
Hello?
Sorry, Mrs. Smith, I was just trying to ascertain why you ring this particular number.
Because it's yours.
Mine?
Isn't this a good place to get you?
What, me here?
Yes, you and the men.
What man?
The men you have under you.
Eh?
Don't you all operate from there?
Oh, wait a minute, Mrs. Smith. Don't try to implicate me in your husband's activities.
I thought that's what you were paid to do.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, I suppose it's too little a thing for you to handle.
That's lovely, that is. I'm not listening to this anymore.
Hello?
Sorry, Mrs. Smith, but there's far too much smearing of the police going on these days. I'm an absolutely straight, normal officer I am, and it's not my fault that your husband and Mr. Gardner are a couple of pansies.
Pansies?
I'm sad to say your suspicions are correct. Mr. Gardner is one from way back, and your husband is just turned.
Just turned?
Yes?
But John smokes a pipe.
I don't care if he smokes kippers. He's a Nancy.
Oh, my God. And you're with them now?
Yes, Mrs. Smith, my official capacity.
You haven't arrested them, though, have you?
No, it's not illegal anymore, is it?
Then what are they doing at the police station?
No, they're at their flat in Wimbledon. 25 Kenilworth Avenue, Stratton, Southwest 16. Hello, Mrs. Smith? Where do you think girls?
I think I ought to go home and comfort my wife.
And a motorbike don't comfort me.
I reckon the best place you could go is abroad.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, I think I'll go home back to the station to make my report now.
John, I think someone should tell him he's got hold of the wrong end of the stick.
That's one way of putting it. It seems to me that Mr. Smith had a perfectly happy and normal marriage until you came mixing into his life.
You wrong devil!
Oh, shut up. What about me? Just told my wife I'm a pansy.
He told her I was one too. He thinks I'm a practicing homosexual.
I was only practicing.
It's gonna be in a police report, but I know who.
Oh, belt up a minute.
I'll probably be inundated.
But will you stop thinking about yourself? You just give Mary this address. I know. I'll phone her and tell her I'm on my way home to explain.
Homosexual? God, I can barely convince some people I'm homo sapiens.
You would have just stayed and whittled it. None of this would have happened.
You are ungrateful. I came over here to tell you that your picture was in the paper.
I know.
I had to tear it up.
I bloody well had to eat it up.
Why didn't you simply just confess?
Everything was going fine until you started helping out. Look, great, there's no answer. She probably faked it.
Hey!
Your help's getting difficult. Coming, darling.
What's going on in here?
Charlie, you haven't met my farming friend, Mr. Gardner, have you? Yeah. Stanley was just dropping by. Wasn't that nice of him?
Yes.
Yes, we had a lovely chat. Do you know his Jersey cow is still not discovered the mate?
Really?
Why do you reckon that is, Mr. Gardner?
Perhaps all the Staffordshire fools are gay.
Why, yes, the fools could be. But I really would know, it's not my line of country.
Yes, and he'd be very grateful if you stop involving. We're not interested in farming.
Who the hell is?
It's all right, Stanley, my wife doesn't mean to be rude.
Yes, I do. This was supposed to be our day on together. You seem more keen to spend discussing running cattle with Stanley. Right, I'm going to get ready for bed. You can either join me or go back to Stanley's farm and bed down with him. That's probably one of his old cows now.
Now for the time. Hey! Ruined both my marriages.
The only one who's doing it around here is me. Have you looked at your ceiling?
I can't say that he's coming through.
But the whole bloody lot went over. 2 gallons of red paint went here. Nobody meant them. Oh, sorry to intrude, Ducky. Told you I'd get familiar. Whew. Finished your newspaper, did you?
Yes.
What did you have for dessert then? Reader's Digest?
Mr. Gardner's a farming friend of my husband's.
Oh yes, King Edward. Pleased to meet you, Your Highness.
Thank you. Now will that be all?
No, it's no joke, my dear. 2 gallons of red paint all over the bathroom floor. I'm worried it may be coming through your ceiling.
I'm sure it was.
See, I'm thinking that our bathroom is probably directly over yours.
I don't know, but it really doesn't matter.
I know. I'm on our bathroom floor. You listen. Your bathroom is probably directly beneath it. It'll be all right. You don't want it seeping through, dear, especially if you're sitting in the bath. Bobby, look at it.
I think I'd better be pushed off too.
Oh, must you?
No, that's a good idea. Why don't you give me a ring later? Let me know how things are down at the farm.
Yes, do keep up the bulletins.
Gentlemen on the way out said, go right in. Detective Biden decided to put us
It's
against
courthouse and Streatham.
Yeah, sorry to barge in on you once more.
That's all right.
Oh, yes, the more the merrier. If you want anything from me, Sergeant, I shall be in bed.
I don't think that will be necessary. You seem a bit upset.
It's nothing serious. What can I do for you?
Well, I just came by to tell you that,
Hey, we've got a visitor.
We've met Mr. Smith!
Yes?
No, I meant the other Mr. Smith.
Other Mr. Smith?
You namesake from Wimbledon.
Oh, yes. Mr. Smith dropped in to introduce himself.
He dropped in and landed right about here.
Yeah, I bet you got a big surprise when he turned up.
Oh, why, yes, I did actually.
2 John Smiths, taxi drivers, abrasion of the cranium. It's 1,000,000 to 1 chance.
Almost unbelievable.
Yes! Anyway, it's all okay now. Mr. Smith verified the situation vis-a-vis the mix-up of the names of the hospital.
Well, thanks, John.
You're making it, Joe.
So no more problems.
No problem.
Yes.
Thanks for calling.
By the way, I'm sorry if I arrived at that slightly inopportune moment, Mr. Smith. He was planning on getting Mrs. Smith into bed.
Was he?
Yes.
I'm sure you can understand it was a very delicate situation.
We're used to getting involved in domestic squabbles, but like I said to Mrs. Smith after you're gone, don't take it out on Stanley.
Hang on a second.
That's our son. Mary's in mind.
Yes.
Little Stanley.
Little Stanley.
Yes, Mr. Stanley.
I decided to give you 5 minutes to join me in bed.
Now, we've got visitors.
Don't mind me. I'm broad-minded. Must be catching Wednesday morning in WW.
Are you staying home, Sergeant?
Well, I was just on my way out to Mrs. Smith. I bet you got a big surprise when he turned up.
Yes, nothing he does will surprise me.
But with them having so much in common, though.
Don't tell me. Books.
Beg pardon?
Yeah, I'll be with you say 5 minutes.
And in that time, perhaps you can resolve your future relationship with Stanley.
Yes.
His relationship with Stanley. It's very easy to explain, really.
Mr. Smith and myself were suggesting to the other Mr. Smith that he might care to have little Stanley fostered here with us.
Foster?
It was just a suggestion.
Are things that bad at home? And getting worse. Well, it might be the best thing for the little lad then.
Yes, I'll see you.
All right, you know.
Oh, 1 second. How would you like a nice cup of tea?
Tea?
Yes. Mr. Smith, why don't you take us out into the kitchen and put the kettle on while I deal with whatever at the front?
Cup of tea would go down quite nice, actually. Right this way, Sergeant. All right, you know. We'll have a good old chat over a cuppa, and you can tell me about all your problems with little Stanley. Little Stanley's likely to get himself arrested for bloody murder.
Stanley!
Stanley's a bloody stool!
Stanley's father, Mr. Smith. Could I see you for a moment, Mr. Smith? I won't give it just a moment, Sergeant. Help yourself with some biscuits. Just ask. Oh, it's Mary.
Oh, hey.
Outside.
No!
Yes, I went to the door, opened it. Mary. What did you do? I nearly died. What did she do? She hasn't time to do anything. I slammed the door in her face.
I don't think she took the hint.
No.
Did she look cross?
She looks like a woman who just been told her husband was so handsome.
I can imagine that look.
You did.
Makes you think I'm the one who tried to.
Anything better than her finding out my father. There, go that way.
That's no good.
That was the best I could do.
She's seen you already.
You deal with it.
Don't say deal with it, stupid.
Could I interrupt your dance for a moment?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Mr. Gardner was showing me how his, potato gravy machine works. Very fascinating.
I don't know if either you or Mr. Gardner have noticed, but there's someone at the front door.
Yes, I dealt with it.
Ladies, seem to be aware of that.
I've been to them twice. They're nuisance, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who is it?
You might well ask.
I am asking.
It's a nun.
A nun.
Yes, from the convent on the other side of Streatham
What
Common.
does she want?
Collecting for charity. That's a good idea.
I've got a better idea. I'll do the tea. You do the nun.
Maybe the nun would like to join you for a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll sort her out.
Well, you haven't had much luck so far, I'll go.
No. She sees you, she'll hit her route. I'll tell her 2 donations is all she's going to get.
Well, then perhaps you'll be a friend with Mr. Gardner.
Yes.
Because if you don't come to bed, my lad, right now, I'll go and stay in a hotel by myself.
Yes. If you do, could you go out the back way?
Just hold your horses,
I've
Mary.
been in that front door for ages.
You should hold back way, eh?
Now, what's going on here? And what are you and John doing in Streatham? And what's all this about you being a couple of pansies?
One question at a time, please. Are you all right, Mrs. Smith?
I want to know what my husband's doing here in this flat.
Oh, I'm sure he'll all be too pleased to tell you. See, well,
John slammed the door in my face.
did you?
John did.
I heard you. I think we can all use that tea now, Sergeant. All right. But you listen to me, Mrs. Smith. I think what's being proposed here could solve all your problems.
And what exactly is being proposed?
That Stanley comes and lives here with Mr. Smith. Just don't make the bloody tea!
Crafty, scathing little bear.
Now, Mary.
Nasty, thinking John's not driving his taxi every night. And all the time he's shaking up and you hear him accept them.
It's all right, she's going. Darling.
Go on, it's Stanley's turn.
She's a bit upset here. Wait home.
You are bloody home, aren't you?
Not so loud.
Hey! What's that?
Just a person, that's all. I'm just dealing with the lady who's at the front door.
I don't care what you're doing. Open this door now.
I think I lost the key.
No, you haven't.
Come on, darling. This
What on earth's going on
Open
here?
this door.
Anyone not take sugar? I'll let you put your own in.
I shall probably ring you from a hotel. You can now stay the night if you like. Collect more than I have. Don't you normally have a habit?
Oh, sorry. How do you do? What was that all about?
That was Lofty.
Lofty.
He's a transvestite. Yes, a man who dresses up in women's clothes.
I know what a transvestite is.
Good.
That was a man.
Pretty amazing when he dolls himself up.
For him to walk down the street like that?
Yes,
It's incredible.
yes. friend of Stanley's.
Loki's no friend of Stanley!
Mrs. Smith, what's it up?
Loki's friend of your husband!
What? Oh, let's take a chance.
Don't say we share Stanley!
I over. I mean, there's enough talks in one morning, haven't you, darling?
I damn well have. You never show any of these kinky signs at home.
I haven't had the time.
I don't think I'm so surprised about you.
What are you all there for?
Some other time.
But what about my banging?
What banging?
Cyril and I have been banging away up there for ages. Tapping away like precious diamonds in Toronto. Never mind. But he must be seeping fruit, dear. Oh, hello. You're out here, aren't you?
Yes.
Bobby Franklin from upstairs.
How do you do?
Nicely, thanks. Oh, that's a very pretty dress, if I may say so.
Yes, it's mine.
No. Come back later.
Later may be too late, sunshine. There's 2 gallons of red paint slurping about up there.
It'll be all right.
Not the way Cyril's going at it. Trying to soak it up with that silly little makeup sponge of his. I'm worried it may be coming through your ceiling. Now, your bathroom is through there, isn't it?
It's showing what comes through.
Rightio, and teaser. Now, who's going to be mother? Oh, I'm not superstitious. I'm for.
And what exactly are you doing here?
Oh, don't worry, it's not official anymore, Mrs. Smith. I'm just being the good fairy.
Would you care to rephrase that?
If you don't mind, I won't stay your tea. Now I must go to your bathroom. I've got to satisfy myself.
He's not with us.
Yes, well, who's for tea then?
Yes, a nice cup of tea.
What cup of tea?
No tea for me, thank you.
And what about, Mrs. Smith?
I said no tea for me.
No, I meant the other Mrs. Smith.
What other Mrs. Smith?
The one who lives here.
He means Lofty.
Oh, that's very nice. Mrs. Smith.
Lofty? I like it.
Has he met Lofty?
Yes.
All dolled up.
Yes.
Lofty. Do you know what I call mine?
Yours?
Wait, mind you, we've been together longer than Mr. Smith and his Lofty. We've had almost 20 years of it now.
No sugar for me, thanks.
I call mine gruesome. Well, it's just a joke, of course.
God, is everybody at it?
A silly sort of game, really.
A game?
Yes, it's a game. No harm. 2 lumps, please.
I think my wife has grown accustomed to gruesome.
Your wife doesn't mind.
Oh, of course not. She's got a name for me.
I bet she has.
Guess what it is? Cynthia? No. Pussy. Why pussy? Well, she always reckons that I'm always purring.
With such an understanding wife, I'm not surprised.
Oh, she's lovely.
And she's perfectly happy about gruesome.
Oh, after 20 years, she ought to be.
God, this is really an eye-opener. Tell me, does your gruesome dress up like his Lofty?
Oh, only when we go out dancing together.
Well, have a nice cup of tea.
Yes, nice cup of tea.
Thanks for the chat and all the advice.
Oh, a pleasure. I know how important a happy marriage can be and how difficult it can be adjusting in the early years.
Do you see?
You see?
Well, I don't think I'm prepared to adjust as much as Pussy's wife.
Give and take. Now, there's nothing more that I'd like to see than Mr. Smith kiss and make up with his Lofty. And for you to have that morning in bed with him.
I see. And you think this would give me a happy marriage, do you?
Oh, definitely, Mrs. Smith.
Well, I think you're a perverted old hooker.
Yeah, that's the nurse sergeant. She's very upset. Remember her grandparents.
The other sergeant.
What?
The grandparents?
It's all right.
So they haven't, Granny and Granddad?
No, nothing.
Then why did you mention them?
Well, because I thought that he would remember them, and of course he would, because he told the other one.
Why did Mrs. Smith call me a perverted old hoop? Oh, I see, yes.
John said they were okay.
They are. They're staying with your brother, Sidney.
My brother Sidney.
Yes?
Stanley's party!
Is he still using one of those? I do something first. I did.
So, well, thank God he's here. He's a bit of a dent.
Oh, upstairs. He looks like he's been given a contract.
No, he's dealing with the papers coming to the city.
Woman's work is never done. Where have you been? All hell's been let loose around here.
So I've been told.
I'm absolutely abject about the paint, darling.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, you'll worry when you see your bathroom. It looks like Sweeney Todd's cellar in there. John, you'd better go with you. Lofty.
Lofty?
You're supposed to be in a hotel.
She thought it was silly.
Oh, how's your man?
Hey, what?
Sister Mary?
The hairs are alive with the sound of Mary.
For sure.
Right, yes, I'm afraid so.
Did she explain why she wasn't wearing the usual sort of get-up?
Usual, yes. It's because she's unorthodox, actually.
Mary, she's swearing like a trooper in there. Oh, hello, Mrs. Smith.
Oh, is she?
Well, she's feeling a bit rotten. I hope you don't mind. She's resting up on your bed for a bit.
Certainly.
You should have done that. Why not? Well, because I don't want my Mrs. Smith getting violent with his Mrs. Smith, or his Mrs. Smith getting violent with my Mrs. Smith.
Why should any of them get violent?
You took my dress off!
It's only so I can get you into bed.
Blimey, talk about ambidextrous!
No, it's all a bit of a misunderstanding.
Well, then, morning.
I'll sort out her dress.
It won't fit you, pussy.
Just relax.
Yes, relax.
Don't you call me sister.
She's probably still a novice, you see.
Is this coming out bloody well now?
I've never heard such language.
Here we are.
God, a little vice one, what you not?
I'm sure her behavior stems from her relationship with Stanley.
Stanley?
Yes.
Samuel does.
Do you know Stanley?
Yes, I do, but don't worry, you can keep him.
No, you must think seriously before you have the little lad adopted.
I'll drive you back to the convent.
The hell do I want to go to a convent for?
I think that could be the solution for all of us. I'm convinced that Stanley's at the bottom of everything.
Too bloody true, pussy.
Information?
What he gives me is a damn sight more natural than what he
Sister
gives.
Mary, please.
Sister, is Mr. Smith your brother? And do something, sir. Show us some affection or something.
Well,
Yes.
It's obviously the student that is unorthodox and dismissive.
Yes.
What that reckons, it's not natural for these two agreeing to have no sex.
Excuse me.
Sergeant Reed, that was very delicate.
Well, that's what your trouble is. Not getting her ashes in.
Want any rations? She's married to
they divorced now.
Excuse me.
You mean to tell me that your wife used to be married to the fellow that lives upstairs?
Yes, you mean?
Here?
Hard to believe, isn't it?
It's amazing. And is Stanley your son or his?
His.
Oh, so you're Stanley's stepfather then?
Yes, sort of on my mother's side.
Yes. Well, that would explain the psychological problems then. Yes.
I'll tell Mr. Smith you'd like to see him.
Thanks. Sorry to interrupt cleaning. Still here, I see.
Become a way of life, really.
May I ask who you are, sir?
May I ask who you are?
He did ask you first.
Who are you? I'm a police officer.
Let's start again. I'm Detective Sergeant Trojan, Wimbledon, CID.
No, Detective Sergeant Porterhouse, Captain CID.
I see. And are you here in official capacity?
Only sort of semi-official. You?
Sort of semi. You're from Stratton, you said?
Yes, that's right.
May I see some identification, please, sir?
Oh, certainly. Well, as I said, this is all sort of semi-official. May I see yours?
Certainly.
Don't give up to you, Lofty! Thank God you're here.
But I only came to tell Mr. Smith we wouldn't be taking the matter any further.
Take it as far as you like. This is the right porno place, this is.
Porno place.
So I think I can help out with this situation, sir. It seems this woman has some obsession with sex.
Hark, who's talking?
She's cut herself off, you see.
Pity you haven't.
It's all very understandable.
Is it? Well, I'd like you to remain quiet until I've checked you out.
Check me out.
Yeah, ask Pussy about his dance routine. Gruesome.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hello, Sergeant.
Good morning again, Mr. Smith.
That sister hit me.
And you get another one if you try to tell me again.
Oh, is this lady your sister?
Lady, come on, show
sunshine.
Oopsie-goo.
So where do you fit in?
Oh, I practically live here now.
I see.
I've got the flat above normally. Normally.
So you live upstairs?
With Cyril.
Cyril, I see.
I say, is Cyril Stanley's brother?
Wait, I'm confused about a lot of things, but I'm sure Stanley should have been off that 40 years ago.
Shut up, Pussy! What is it that you and Cyril do exactly?
Well, if we ever get around to it, we make frocks.
You make frocks. Oh, what a right bloody mess this place is. You, back in the bathroom.
But I don't think there's anything
Do
more.
as you're told.
Bossy boots.
I think the time has come.
I think the time came hours ago.
Should have listened to you earlier, Stanley. Would have saved us a lot of heartache.
That's what I said.
Yes, you did. Yeah, he did.
Mm.
Well, here goes.
The truth.
Of course.
The whole truth.
And nothing but. Firstly, I would like to dispel the rumor that the young lady who just rushed out of here in a flood of tears is a nun. This was a concoction entirely of my own making. Nor is she married to Mr. Gardner, who does not have a disturbed schoolboy son called Stanley. And for those of you who have been led to believe otherwise, Mr. Gardner practices neither as a farmer nor as a homosexual, nor any combination of the two. Secondly, I wish to go on record that the charming but hysterical lady through there is neither my cleaning help nor is she a transvestite. Finally, I'd like to say that all the aforementioned little white lies were contrived by me for the simple purpose of covering up my guilty secret. I am married to that lady in there and in here. And at the same time, I am married to the other lady who lives somewhere else. Correct, Stanley?
Correct, John.
You lying bastard.